week, I just want to take a moment to apologise for the audio quality. My microphone has decided to die. I will get a new one in due course, but for now I hope this still brings value to you, even if the audio is not quite up to scratch. How is it possible that we are halfway through the year already? I know I'm not the only one saying that right now. We can feel swept along by the fullness of life and not notice the passage of time. Suddenly we become aware of the date and just how much of 2021 is behind us. Does that bring up a sense of exhaustion or anxiety in you? For me, I feel the effort that has been expended in these first 6 months. And I look ahead to the amount I still have to do and all the projects not yet completed. It would be easy to be overwhelmed and feel like giving up at this point. Sometimes we have the attitude that goals not yet met may as well be scrapped. We feel this pull to surrender to busyness and go into survival mode for the rest of the year. Maybe we could just try again next year. Maybe the new year. Maybe that's just me. Can I be real for a moment? Last year was so hard, but in many ways this year has felt harder to me. Maybe the newness of some roles and big changes carried me through last year. Now I am in that messy middle where some of that initial excitement or focus has worn off and the reality of the effort needed is in full view. Maybe I gave out so much last year that there just wasn't much left in reserve for this one. Maybe I'm just trying to do too much. I don't have all the answers right now, but I am leaning into the questions. I have developed a habit in the past few years that helps to counteract this sort of defeatist notion of just giving up. I take some time to do a mid-year reflection and review, and this process helps me to see the good as well as what's been hard. It helps me to redefine the goals for the rest of the year, maybe make some changes for the next 6 months. Some goals that seemed important maybe aren't so important anymore. Other times new goals have come up, or maybe new pathways to goals, and those things need to shift. So I can look back and I can look ahead. I want to share with you some of the questions that I tend to ask myself. What have been my biggest wins? Which habits have been helpful? Where have I just been drifting? Which habits do I want to develop for these next few months? What is truly essential? And what might I need to let go of? And then I review goals and rewrite the ones that I want to keep for the rest of the year. Now, maybe you are not someone who sets goals at the start of the year. Does a mid-year review still help? Absolutely. We can't control what happens to us in life, but we can control how we respond and the actions that we take. You are able to reflect on your year and make decisions about what you want to do for the rest of it. Now, whether you are a goal setter or not, I've actually created a workbook to help you work through this mid-year reflection and reset process and to set a goal for the rest of the year. And it's called Finish with a Flourish. And I'm giving it away free to my email community. So if you already get my emails, check your inbox, your copy will be there. If you don't, please come and join me. You can unsubscribe at any time. There's zero obligation involved. But you can go to joekirker.com/2021FWAF. And the links to that will be in the description. And I hope that you will join me, get your workbook, reset in the middle of this year so that the rest of our year can be intentional and encouraging. Take care.